I'm not supposed to look over there.
Three. Just right here. Camera 2.
Don't slouch.
Right here. 1, 2.
This album is actually, to a lot of people, it's my debut album, but it's really not my debut album. It is my sophomore album. I did my first album and I was lacking a lot of resources and a lot of support in areas I needed support. And it wasn't mixed properly. Oh, it was a long time ago. I'm not gonna go into how long, because I don't want y'all trying to do no math. But at the same time, I'm proud of myself. I did accomplish something, like despite all the adversities that was against me. But that was a very long time ago. My life has changed a great deal, good and bad. Two things that change you and you'll never be the same, and that's love and grief. So I've definitely experienced so much love. But for the first time, I have experienced grief at such a close interval to my heart that it's no mending that break, that tear that I got in it. Losing my only sister tragically last year, and she was everything to me. She was my best friend, my confidant, my built-in hype man, my own suicide hotline, my comedic relief. She just happened to be my only sister too. She was my person. Since then, I've gained the privilege of being able to continue to care for my niece, my sister's only child. My singing has everything to do with my sister. At one time, I would only sing with my sister. Like, I was actually scared and shy and didn't want to sing in front of anybody, not even my parents, our brothers, nobody. And now you can't stop me from singing nowhere. My kids be like, Mommy, don't break it down in the grocery store like this. Please stop adding on to Bruno Mars songs. Listen, I be singing all the time, everywhere. I wouldn't sing in front of nobody. I would only sing with my sister. Our voice used to be in unison. You couldn't tell the difference of me and her voice. And she told me one time that she remembered when I broke away from her. I don't know what I did, but she was like, I remember when you broke away from me. And I was like, this girl can like sing. She started splitting off, I guess when she realized that I pulled away from her. That's what she told me I did. And so she would start giving me different parts of the song. She would like say, oh, well, how about I'm gonna do the first verse, you do the second verse, and then you do the bridge, or I'm gonna do the hook and you do the ad-libs. She was giving me the work, the stuff that was the work. Like, I remember we used to love this group called Today, and she would give me all the Big Bub parts, and he was the one that was, everybody know Big Bub used to be gone. And I didn't realize what she was doing. Our voices was like unison. So when she started splitting me off on those parts, she wouldn't ask me no more. It'd be like, oh, sing for Mom and them, or sing, so that people would know I could sing. She'd be like, let's sing our song. And I would just sing my parts, and I was by myself. She was just like breaking doors down for me. She has everything to do. I can hear y'all. Don't even stop it. Yep, and I know we ain't gonna edit that out. We gonna keep it in, okay? Because everybody named Mama know it's a lot of us. Yeah, so my sister, she was breaking those barriers down for me, and eventually was gone. There's not a time that I use my voice, that I sing without her, or without her being a part of it. When she was leaving us on this side of eternity, she was on life support for 3 weeks, and we had to pull the plug. And in that time, I could not sing. I don't know why, but I could not sing. My talking voice wasn't hoarse or nothing. When I tried to sing, it was like, and I couldn't even sing at her service. And I thought my voice had died with my sister. And then a few months after she passed, I woke up one day straight out of the bed. I mean, literally, I was asleep and I sat up and I just started singing. And from that day, I have never stopped singing in the way that I'm singing now, the purposeful way that I'm singing now. It's the transfer of extreme pain, grief, negative energy. I've been ill, I've been emotionally ill, I've been so unwell. And it was the only thing that made me survive. And that's like kind of, shameful for me to say, but I'm gonna be honest and transparent. Me losing my sister showed me how I had her in a space that she shouldn't have been in certain degrees, like spiritually and things. I guess when I probably should have been praying, I pick up the phone and call my sister. So then when she was no longer that second mind for me, my thought checker, then I lost it. I didn't even think, oh well, let me just pray. No, I couldn't even pray. I just wanted her. I needed to do this. I needed to finish something. Everything I put into this album, I put all the good, all the bad, and the in between. This album is very personal to me. I don't know what's gonna come of it. I don't know what's gonna happen with it. And I make this joke. I told my husband, as soon as I drop my album, I'm gonna delete all my social media and everything, because I just want to just do that. But no, I will be able to rest. I will feel complete. I don't care if one person buys the album and they are healed from it. That's the thing. They get a healing. I'm getting a healing. I can rest. Yes. I crammed in a bunch of songs in one.
Cut.